Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Joey Sly set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium.
That's your mic, fool.
And that'll carry over the
you done with your game?
end zone for a touchback.
You done with your game?
Here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
No, you win or lose.
Led out by their quarterback from the University of Virginia. It's Kurt Benkert.
And this is a game for grit, determination,
Don't worry about it,
somehow
man. You ain't gonna
finding a
make
way
it.
not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game
You got
yet.
playoff
So
games
now,
to get ready for,
as a
bitch.
quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to
I'm playing right now, ho.
demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by
Right.
how he plays.
To throw is Benkert. Right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Benkert.
Picked off.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
Good job.
So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception.
Good job, guys.
Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Falcons, nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front.
We can't have the time to get nobody hurt.
Tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Baker to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. They set up the screen.
Good defense, guys.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Look at the screen.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, we always talk about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
On 4th down, the Falcons send out Sterling Hoffrichter to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, you shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Big
Give
hole.
him 14 on that one and a 1st down. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Off the bootleg. Wilkerson. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Good job.
So a pretty early 1st quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
They'll run this with Akers. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 8-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run here with Akers.
Good job.
He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 20.
The numbers for Hill a week ago. 16 carries, 63 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E.
That's my English teacher right there.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Wilkerson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
You got to hold
That's
on
what
to the
you're
ball,
going to need to do
guys.
against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Wilkerson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Andy Isabella. Incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
You pushed him out. Yeah, you can push him out. Okay, I thought he...
Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Hill. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The hell you want, Hobson?
Fuck you, bitch.
Go get your ass whooped over there.
You on a new drug, man. I don't know what you smoking. You have to get you piss tested.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on
Might
2nd and 12.
I'm thinking so the way you talking.
Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by
Malcolm say, the beam or the bullet.
Didn't happen at all.
The bullet
Give a lot
or
of
the
credit to the
penis.
defense for not tumbling to that one. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these
That's a long
receivers,
first quarter,
especially
boy,
in a
I'll
play
tell you
like
that.
this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
I think they fired 5'9", man.
The Falcons send out
Oh,
the
yeah?
punter.
Somebody else
He's on to
quarterback.
kick it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This
Oh man, I just clipped that dude. God damn, you got it, man.
He'll be out of bounds right around
Oh,
the
I did that
20.
myself too. God, you stupid.
Return team.
He was in the way, man.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10
Hey,
from the
fucking
10.
Packers won too, so we can't lose.
They'll run here with Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Packers whoop. Hey, look, the Packers playing, boy. I'll tell you that.
I told you that.
Making an effort to get the ground game going tonight.
I told you, boy. The fucking Packers. The Packers goddamn only lost, what, 1 game, 2 games? They lost 2 games.
Yep.
Man, I told you, you can't afford to lose.
They playing.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first.
They beating everybody in front of them.
If you start assessing what went wrong last
You'll
week,
be
Charles,
next.
in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran.
They're gonna whoop your ass.
And still gonna whoop your ass.
Please, I already whipped them, man.
That's past tense.
I'll whip them again.
Whooping a team twice is kind of hard, especially in the playoffs.
No, it ain't.
Gain there of 12 yards and a first
I ain't got my
down.
receiver, man. He's still playing handicap.
You'll be alright.
They gotta make the Super Bowl to get him back.
He ain't gonna be back for the Super Bowl.
Huh?
He ain't gonna be back for the Super Bowl.
He'll be back.
I doubt it.
He'll be back, man.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
Uh-oh.
That one good for
Now
7
Akers
yards.
out. God damn it. Oh, that's not going. That's not good right there.
I
Just hold it.
lost my receiver too.
He
Shit.
was holding his hip.
For the gain of
I just lost
7
Akers.
on a
Oh, I
second
got
and
no
3.
running back.
He gonna be back. He ain't going out to the hospital yet.
I don't know.
He ain't on our crutches.
They ain't showing no pictures. He got holding his hip. That's not a
He still
good
got a running
sign.
back right there.
Fuck you. That ain't no Akers.
He a fast dude.
That ain't no Akers.
That's Hines.
That ain't no Akers.
That's Nick Hines.
That ain't no Akers.
He's gonna be retiring after this season.
Quadricep strain would not be able to return this game.
Well,
Yeah, I
at
guess-
least
I
he's
guess
gonna
he'll
be
be
back. He'll be well rested for the playoffs.
From Falcon
Fuck you.
territory now.
You got
Here's
a first round
and
bye.
10 at the
Fuck you.
43.
I gotta win this game first, bitch.
But you're about 14 and shit.
Hey man, if I gotta rely on what's gonna throw the ball, we ain't in good shape.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
This is not what we do.
You just say, man.
We're a running team. We play for Isaac.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
Hey, Isaac, good run. You don't see nothing, don't throw it. That's smart. First time you started getting smart. Guy got about 30 interceptions. Shit.
I would have hit his ass. Pay-out, ball would have came loose.
Yeah, he out of bounds. You gotta find too, bitch.
Come on.
On third down, Buckner, and brought down, but not before they're inside.
You get your chance. Hey, Buckner, I like you, man. You're a big power back.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Hey, now Bengals, man. In 23, boy, them bitches unstoppable, boy. Them guys are unstoppable, man. Jeff didn't turn them X Factors on neither. Cheating bitch. You got that shit backwards.
On first down.
Because the X Factors is on.
5 yards
And BC1, unless BC1 is not the,
second and 5.
I need to go check it. Maybe BC1 is not the,
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Manly. Maybe Manly is the BC2 then.
This is the NFL.
But he wouldn't put the charge, he wouldn't put the Chief in another Manly though. Would he? No. I wouldn't think so. Hey, you see, boy, stop slowing, man. Make your ass up, bitch.
On second down, it's Hines. And he'll get in the end
They run Hines.
Touchdown, Rams. Naeem Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Wake your ass up,
One
fool.
for the extra point.
Shut up.
You know, they're snoring and shit. You need to sleep
Yeah,
after the
no.
team, man.
As much as you slow shit.
No, you need to sleep after the machine, man. Yeah,
Look
it's
like
like a choke.
from.
Yeah, platform for the beer. Yeah, it's about that over there.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
You can do a sleep study or something.
Now to kick off after the touchdown.
Bitch, I know you ain't sleep that quick. Wake your ass up.
What a fool.
Your ass work tomorrow?
Yep.
You been drinking, man?
Let's take a look at the
Nope.
playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all
You do better when you
come
drinking,
down to
shit.
this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season as this year's playoffs play out.
Fucking right after me, them motherfuckers was going to go drink. I came my ass home.
Fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can.
Yeah, y'all bunch of alcoholics, man.
Yeah, them motherfuckers drink too much.
3 weeks down the road. It's always right here.
You
right
get
now.
get y'all a Triple A.
Think about what the playoffs are going to look like.
You alcoholic. Goddamn out on y'all shit.
Trying to get in, we could have some great matchups. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Hill. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here?
14 yards there, and a Falcon first down.
We gotta send a message.
Plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
First down carry, it's Hill. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bam. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
He's going to be hit and taken down.
Good job, guys. Big sack.
In there to get him sacked. Number 14 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really close. They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. That one complete to Hill. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that,
Hey. Calm down, bitch.
if you want to be a good defense.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Tangaloo. French fucking bulldog. Wake your ass up.
At their
Shut
own
up, Hoffa.
25-yard
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading on to the field.
Yeah, man. It's almost time to get
And we
to
a glance
the
here, Charles,
playoffs,
at his
man.
2 touchdown runs.
And partner, have you ever noticed that when
With
someone
your ass.
scores a second time, they have a little bit of extra pep in their step? It's always, they're always fired up to score, but when you get into
I ain't heard from
ice,
Jeff today, man.
it's
He ain't
like
played no
thinking,
games at all.
this could be the start of something really big.
Then you want number 3, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Go get it.
And they'll start on the ground with
He can't play his Chiefs because Gill ain't played his Steelers.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's what he mad about.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like,
God damn it. That's some bullshit. That guy was nowhere there. He just automatically fucking appeared. Oh.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss. And
that is a bad fucking.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work.
Bitch, you sound like a wounded ass duck. What's your ass up?
Try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 15-yard line.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. Well, this is
Don't get his ass.
Spot, but it's not a very generous
4th and 1, baby. Coach Jules defense coming up. They going for Coach Jules defense. Coach Jules.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But
Coach
he's
Jules
more than
defense.
that. This guy's nimble
Coach Jules
and
defense.
quick.
Let him go for it.
Into the
Coach Jules
space
defense.
eater. He just
Hey,
made a great play
Coach Jules
there.
defense. Say what? We don't need no music. Cause all we're gonna do is sing and dance and party down and play our good music. Atlanta made a challenge. They don't like this part of the ball.
Well, the biggest reason, correct me if I'm wrong, is just technology. Sometimes you just don't have the angle.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, when they want to challenge that type of a play, they want to put the magnets or the things, the sensors in the ball to show exactly where it is. But right now, it's all about experience.
These some cheating motherfuckers. They gave him the 1st down. We found this shit. We never get a change of the spot.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who says signaled down and said challenge, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Big sack. There you go. That's huge.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it.
Guys, what was that? That's too many yards.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Big sack.
There's a covered sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Max Crosby. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Set now to kick this away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the second quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
And they've got that lead so far. 1 interception for him, no touchdown passes.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
It's a
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Falcon first down.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
The ball carried.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
A gain of 12.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's a big hit, guys.
It's
I'm
a
not
gain of
yelling
11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
Big sack. Big sack.
Sack back at the 29.
That's huge.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
For Rams 21, Falcons 6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.